Hi everyone, it's Jackie. So I'm here today with a very requested makeup tutorial for you guys. I've been getting a lot of requests on how to do makeup for glasses. So here I am finally doing the tutorial. The only main things you really want to keep in mind is defined eyebrows, especially. For glasses, you want defined eyebrows all the time. Because the glasses are, especially black rimmed ones, they are so strong on your face, they kind of take away the other features from your face, if that makes sense. Because these are so strong, you want your eyebrows to be strong as well, so that they pop out together and they kind of work off one another instead of this, like, instead of your glasses kind of taking over the show. You don't want your glasses to own your face, so definitely defined eyebrows complement glasses very nicely, so keep that in mind. Yeah, enough of me talking. I hope you guys enjoy this look, and if you want to find out how to do this look for glasses, just keep watching. Okay, so I already applied foundation, concealer, and powder to my face, and you know, you do everything regularly, like you don't have to do anything special, but the only thing you do want to keep in mind is you want extra powder. Get your setting powder. You want extra powder around where the glasses rest on your face. So around the bridge of your nose and your under eye area. So just get that spot like extra good. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the eyes, and I will zoom you guys in for this part. Actually, let me do one side of the face and then I'll zoom you guys in. Okay, so I can't really tell, but I'm hoping that this is focused right now. So the first thing you're going to want to do when doing your makeup for glasses is fill in your eyebrows. You want your eyebrows to be very defined because that's going to frame your face and frame the glasses really nicely. So you definitely don't want to skip out doing your eyebrows. So just see the difference. Let me put on my glasses real quick so you guys can see the difference between this one and then this one. So it just looks a lot stronger with the eyebrow, you know, filled in and defined, rather than this one. It's very sparse and light. So as always, I'm going to be using my Too Faced Brow Envy from Too Faced, obviously. Okay, so there's my eyebrow, and as you can tell, it's a lot darker than this one. And what I do is I take this little spoolie that it comes with, and I just brush them back, and it also kind of takes away a little bit of the color, as you can tell, just by brushing it a little bit. Okay, so now they pretty much match. Pretty close. Okay, and then the next thing I do is take the little wax or gel, whatever, I think it's wax, and I take my finger and I just apply that over my eyebrow just to set everything and make sure that the powder for my eyebrows is there all day. We wouldn't want one to come off and the other one to still be there. That would be so funny. Now what we're going to do is apply a base to keep our eyeshadow lasting all day, and I'm using the NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone. It looks like this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is highlight just a little bit, and I'm taking this big fluff brush, and for this look I'm using the Naked palette from Urban Decay, and I'm taking just I'm taking Virgin right here, which is this kind of frosty white color. It's frosty cream color. It's not really white. It's like an off-white. But I'm just taking a little bit of that and popping that right under the brow bone just a little. And then also on the inner corner as well. And you don't have to concentrate too much right now on the highlight part because we are going to go back to it at the end. So now with this short regular shader brush like this, I'm going to take Toasted, which is this color right here, and for eye makeup for your glasses, I think that you can go a lot darker than you are used to. Normally I wouldn't wear something, I know this isn't very dark, but I usually wouldn't wear something this dark, you know, every day. I would probably stay around like this area, oops. I would stay around like these colors for like an everyday look, but don't be afraid to go into the darker colors because with your glasses, you don't see as much, so you can definitely go a lot darker than you usually go. So I am just putting this on the lid, but also in the crease. So I'm putting this color up higher than I normally put like my lid color. And again, that's because with the glasses you don't see as much color, so you can also take the color a lot higher than you normally put your color. So I just kind of go back and forth just to try to blend it a little bit. There, just like that. Doesn't have to be perfect right now. And then I'm going to take this dome shape blending brush and I'm going to go in with Hustle, which is right here. This is the color we used on our lid and this is the color I'm going to use for the crease now. We're actually not putting it right at the crease, we're putting it above the crease. Oh, that was a lot. We'll just blend it out. Oh god, that was a lot. Was I not looking when I dipped my brush in? Uh-oh. Okay, but not to worry, we'll just blend it out. Okay, so now that we have that crease color on, I'm going to go back with our fluffy brush. And instead of taking Virgin again, I'm going to take Sin, which is this color right next to it. And I'm going to use that again for another highlight, but also blending it with this crease color. Just like that. And again, I'm taking Sin and I'm going to pop that right in the inner tear duct as well to really just open up and brighten our eyes a lot. Okay, so there we go. And now with a pencil brush like this, I'm going to take Hustle again, the color that we used on top of our crease. I'm going to take that and apply this on the outer half of our lower lash line. And when doing this, you don't want to go all the way in because that's just going to close up your eyes and make them look a lot smaller. So going halfway is just defining our eyes, and it makes them look a lot wider too and more lifted. And then now I'm going to take a black eyeliner, and this is from NYX, and I'm just going to line the outer half of my waterline. So pretty much where we put the Hustle color. And now I'm going to line the outer half of my upper waterline. Okay, and one thing I like about doing my makeup when I'm wearing glasses is that you don't have to be really precise. You don't have to be perfect at all. That's why I like using a pencil, because with liquid and gel, like, that's how you get the perfect, like, straight, perfect line and everything. When you're wearing glasses, you can't really tell. Like, here, I'll show you. You can't tell if my eyeliner is perfect or not. So that's what I like. Like, I can be a little sloppy and it doesn't matter. So I only put eyeliner on the outer half. Just like that. And now, before I do mascara, I almost forgot one step. I'm going to take Sin and I'm going to put this right here on the lower lash line. Just like that. Okay, now it's time to curl and put mascara. And for mascara, I am using the Hourglass Full Spectrum Mascara. I've been using this so much. Look how worn out the name is and everything. I really do like this mascara a lot though. And you can pick this up at Sephora. Okay, and then I'm also going to apply some on the lower lashes as well. Alright, there we go. That is it for the eyes. I like it. So now for the rest of the face, I'm going to apply a bronzer, and I'm going to, ugh, man voice. Okay, so I'm going to apply a bronzer, and I'm using Benefit's Hoola, and just this tapered highlighter brush from Sigma, and it's the F35, sorry, it's the F35, and I'm just going to get the hollows of my cheek. I like to concentrate the color more towards the hairline and then drag it forward towards like my mouth almost. Okay, so now for a little bit of blush, I'm using Coralista from Benefit. Just taking a little bit of this and popping that on the apples of my cheek and blending it backwards. If you want to add a highlight, the thing to keep in mind is, well, I mean, if your glasses are kind of like mine, how they're a little bit low, they're not like that, you know, they're kind of low, they rest low because my nose is so flat. Usually I would put my highlight right here on the upper part of my cheekbone, and because the glasses are kind of like in the way of that, and if you want to add a highlight, what I do is take your highlight, and this is from Makeup Forever, and take a little bit of that, and you're actually going to put it right below your glasses like that. So there you go. And you can go a little bit on the bridge of your nose, but yeah, so that is basically it for the face. Let's just quickly do off the lips. Let's just quickly do the lips, and honestly for the lips it's whatever your preference is, and I like golden pinky colors for my lips, so I'm using Kitten from Stila. This is one of their lip glazes that you just like twist up. Oh, there's the product. This is how I would do my makeup for glasses. I know a lot of people say a lot of different things, but honestly, there are no rules and you can do whatever you want. My glasses, I wear them very low. That's just because, like I said earlier, I don't really have a defined nose bridge, if that makes sense. It's very flat, so there's really nothing for my glasses to hold on to. So that's why they always fall. But yeah, so this is what I came up with. Here is the look without glasses. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I might even do another tutorial because I do have another pair of glasses that are shaped a little differently. They aren't like thick black rimmed ones like this. They're kind of like just regular glasses, so I might do another tutorial with those ones, but we'll see. I look really, really funny in those. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, have a magical day.